Welcome, welcome. Today's pickup day for Hershey. There it is. I think we got enough room to do this right here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna back in and tell these guys, do they have another way out? Yeah, they do, okay. Tell these guys we're here. These are the guys that recovered it. Cost me $438 and a little bit of change. Had to fly home, pick up a trailer and a truck. Let's see. To make this happen, so today's the next day's the loading day for us. Hopefully we can get this done. Gotta get out and go look around. I'm gonna get right under the wheels so that way we got a lot less to do. Let's go look at it.
Maybe we'll start up.
Oh, maybe we'll start up too. Yeah, that's the other thing. Brought a jumper with me, so we're gonna go try to start it. You never know. Maybe we'll just drive up the trailer and just haul it back. Let's go see what happens. Let's go see if it'll start. You never know. Maybe it will and just drive up. If it does. Nobody mess with my stuff. Tires are still here and everything else still here. Battery's almost dead. Yeah, battery's almost dead. It's okay, it is what it is. We came here prepared, hopefully. Gonna throw it on this trailer and haul it home. 500 and something miles from home. Let's get it done. Can you tell? You can tell it's 90 here. Use the hand winch from back in the day. One of your one of your grandpas probably used one of these, or great grandpa. Back in the day. That's what we use today. Man, this is a beast. Whew. If I didn't have asthma, I'd feel a little better, but with asthma, it's a little bit harder. Okay. Now we gotta use chains and binders for the most part, and then some straps too for backup. And we're on the way. Wash up time and go time. Let me see. Needs to go in. Okay, you're in there. Like that, and then put these on. That's what your hands look like when you make that clean money. Your hands are dirty, and look at that. Anyways, this is what it looks like tied down. Straps on each wheel, and I use chain binders and a chain in the front over here to hold this. We'll see how this goes. Should be okay, but we're gonna stop every 50 miles at first, and then every maybe 200 miles on the way back. So we got straps on both of the front wheels and chain, and then in the rear is just chains. Like that. Should keep it from going anywhere. That's tight. Hopefully it stays that way. Let's go home. If you guys don't know what happened, you got to watch the previous video. of what happened on the road. Just lost power, everything turned off. I wasn't able to start it. Something's up with the fuel. Fuel's not getting into the engine apparently. So got to figure that part out. That's all. We don't want to waste any more time. Give me some baby wipes. Baby wipes is one of the best things to clean your hands at first. And then after that, you hold that. Ooh, it hurts when it gets into the ouchies. So I had to borrow. The truck and trailer is definitely not mine. I don't have one. I used to have trucks, trailers, stuff like that, but don't have anything anymore. Didn't have a use for it or anything, so I had to borrow from my brother-in-law. He does concrete work, so we had to unload all his concrete forms and borrow the trailer and the truck. Now when I get back and unload this thing at home, I'm gonna have to load all his forms back up on his trailer. That's another
tomorrow.
That's another I don't know how much work, a couple hours worth of work, just to stack all that up there and tighten everything down. Okay, on my way to my cousin's house, got to pick up my drone camera, the things I left for him, just because I didn't know if anybody was going to break into the van over here or not. So let's go do that real quick and we're out of here. Homebound after that. Good morning, Saturday morning. Finally made it home. Took a while because we were driving 65 miles an hour with Mark. Did bring it home though. I'm still in my robe. It's already 10:30 a.m. I slept a little, got me some snoozing. Got home at like 3 a.m. last night because we couldn't go fast. So the way it's loaded is basically maybe it'd handle just a little better because of if I would have driven it another foot all the way up here, but then I would have nothing to really strap anything to, like as far as the wheels go. One of our chains broke yesterday for the front, the one that I was using here, so one of the links like came undone and was just barely hanging by the threads. So I had to put on another chain yesterday. Good thing I noticed that part. Other than that, everything's good. Never had to retighten anything or anything like that. Look at this. Nice and tight everywhere. So that repair that was done, called my guy that did the repair, and I'm like, hey, listen. And he's like, oh, what'd you do? Did you get repaired? I'm like, no. I brought it home. I'm not gonna, I don't have anywhere. First of all, I didn't even really have any of my tools with me. That's first thing. Second thing, I'm like, I don't want to be repairing something somewhere, who knows where, and then, not having parts, not having this, and losing who knows how much time. I'm like, I already wasted so much money on this van to where it should be just running perfectly. And I had a fuel problem, you fixed a fuel problem, I have a fuel problem again. So I'm like, what kind of warranty do I have? Anyways, next week on Wednesday, I believe, is what it's going to be. He said he's going to show up over here, He's going to take a look at it. He says, I warranty everything I've done. I'm going to warranty it. If it's something else, then, you know, then you're just going to figure that out on your own and, you know, either have to, well, basically cover it myself. So I'm like, I'm not going to pay out of pocket. I'm like, I already spent so much money to where it should be just running just great. So anyways, that's my Saturday today. Just wanted to keep you guys updated on the van. Hershey's down for now, but I don't know, we'll see. You know, that's the golden rule that I had for myself, and I didn't follow it, and this is what I kind of get, I guess. It's not like I want to give a van to somebody that's not going to run or that's going to have problems. Here's the issue that I have. When you're doing OTR over the road and the mileage is very high on the van, you're going to have problems over the road that's going to cost you a lot of money. Like for me, I don't see a justification of keeping a van. Loads are hard enough as is, and if you break down, then you lose everything. You know what I mean? Not just on one load, but if you're down a week or two somewhere in the middle of nowhere, it's better for me to bring it home. It's a good van. Like I'm getting to the point where I need to go back to what, you know, my original thoughts and plans were of not keeping a van over 300,000 miles. If you're doing local work or regional and you're always somewhere out and about close to wherever your mechanics are or wherever your shops are, that's fine. You can run these things. My father's van already has almost 700,000 miles on it. Same engine. He did a few things like replace the turbo and a couple basic, you know, things, pulleys and all that. But he's got the original transmission still, original engine, original everything still, you know what I mean? And he runs with it. Mine, 350,000 miles, and I'm dealing with, you know, fuel problems and stuff like that. And it just doesn't justify to keep a van with high mileage and go somewhere, you know, 1,000 miles from home or even 800 miles from home. And especially out here in the middle of nowhere, Montana, Nevada, Idaho in the middle of nowhere, Oregon, the places I go that have nothing out there. So yeah, it costs a fortune to tow, it costs a fortune to fix somewhere, there's no parts, you know, all these things. So for me, I think I'm gonna go back to the fact of, after this gets repaired and if it drives good and runs good, it's fine. I mean, I put on probably 300, maybe 350 miles before I went on this trip. Everything was good, it ran fine, it was all right. It wasn't, you know, I didn't see any issues, but apparently there is. So the other thing now I got to do is go unload it real quick. After I unload it, all those concrete forms over there that we unloaded from this trailer, I got to load all that back up. This is who knows how many thousands of pounds worth of stuff. It's a lot. Still got to clean up this mess because everything that was in the old shed has to go in the shop. So I've got a little bit of a mess here, but all this and all that and all this, everything I'm pointing has to go back on the trailer that has the van on there, because that's a borrowed trailer that I need to give back. So unload time, load the trailer time, and then wait till Wednesday for that mechanic to show up, and we'll go from there. See how good, see what the damage is, see what's up, see what got clogged, who knows where again or whatever, because apparently there's just no fuel. It doesn't have any fuel. Fuel's not getting there. There's this clog somewhere apparently, or something's not working somewhere. Maybe the high pressure pump is bad, or I don't know. That'll be the job for that mechanic to do, because I paid my money. If it was me who did that, no problem. I would be taking it apart and looking at it, all that. But hey, I already paid my money. It should come with warranty. Why should I waste my time messing around with it? You know, if I gotta go in there, then I gotta get a refund. So if he wants to keep his money, he needs to come. He's coming. That's the end of that story. Happy Saturday to you guys too.